Here's another thing, Velux. There's so much in these boxes. One of the things ended up in the dump trailer, you know. I know you try to package this up, you know, but I don't think you necessarily have it roofer proof. Look at that. This is exactly what I need. I'm throwing this away? Hey, you don't throw this away. It's more importante. Come on, ask me. Okay, Velux, here we are again. So there was a screw hole right there. When I take that screw out, half the head was in the sheetrock, so I busted the sheetrock. Same thing here. You know, now I gotta deal with that. And this over here is cracked, and I'm doing my best to be careful. Oscillator tool hit over here. Getting a little fatigued. All this out. I mean, we could have just put a hood on and just called it a day, but nope. You gotta make us put blinds and everything. So here I am. I'm an hour in and about to finish up my second prep for a skylight, hanging over an open hole with the tools. Got to get all this dust out, because if you don't, caulking might not hold. Fun breathing all this in. Okay, grab that screen. Okay. Holy. Okay, go ahead and put it in. Okay, Velux, sick of these problems. You guys thought it would be cool to switch from a normal skylights like this to adding blinds on the inside as not an upgrade, just as a standard deal. Which, okay, fine, except these things are not fitting anymore. These blinds aren't fitting inside the frame of the skylight. Maybe at best half the time. So here we are. I got roofers doing interior work of cutting sheetrock. So that's what we're about to do to make the blinds fit inside the skylight, inside the sheetrock. So let's see what it looks like. This is probably the 5th time we've done this in the last 5 months. Did it work?
I didn't try it.
Okay, let's try.
I wasn't, he was up there, I wasn't sure. Yeah, it works.
Yeah,
Okay,
easy
cool.
peasy.
All right.
Glad that worked out.
These two pieces are in the
And here I am doing the final. That guy's screwing it in. I'm just making sure he's staying straight. Everything's looking good, but there's the cut and there's some sheetrock damage there. The middle of my screw was right on where I was cutting, so that's why I messed up sheetrock there and there. So not preferred, Velux. Why don't you get something that sits on top of the frame, and then we don't have to cut into the frame. This is the blinded one, and it sits high, and that one just set in place. That's what we want, Velux. So I got his Spanish tiles all dusty with sheetrock dust, which isn't great, but I swept it up, but you can see all that sheetrock dust. And what am I supposed to do, Velux? Am I supposed to mop? You a mopper? Supposed to be a janitorial service as well? Come on, get it together. Okay, so I got here at 8:15. It's 10:37. Coming up on 2.5 hours being here, just working on 3 skylights that are curb mount, dude. Curb mounted skylights, setting them in place. I'm eating my lunch here. Plus, not only 2.5 hours of my time, but it took about an hour of my other guy's time up there. I needed 2 hands to do things up there. Chalk lines on the sheetrock, to putting the skylight in place, putting the blinds in place, and cleaning up. So we're close to 4 hours. That's not even talking about shingling around the skylight. Good gracious, man. I'd love to see some legitimate comments that really want to push the conversation forward and not just criticize. But like, roofing community, we need to send a message to Velux that they're pricing themselves out of the market. How much are we supposed to charge to install a skylight? They made the skylight more expensive by putting blinds in all of them. Now there's not like a less expensive option. So we deal with the price increase on the material, then we have an extra hour to an hour and a half on installation on at least half of these because of the difficulty of installing them. And I like to get $100+ an hour for my labor. So now I've added, you know, $50 to $100 more per your skylight material increase. Then I'm doing another $100 plus, you know, installation. You kind of have to charge more because the issues of callbacks and sheetrock work and caulking and all the headaches that come along with if somebody breaks something. So, you know, you almost want to charge $175 extra in labor. So the customer's being charged nearly $300 extra to deal with the fact that you want to put blinds in every skylight.